Last time on the Black King Plays Final Fantasy IV, the Rehashing, Part 11, Episode 19. It begins, Part 1, The Trail.
Run around. Let's go ahead and talk to these fools. Hold up, Baron. What do you want this time? My name is Cecil. I can't begin to ask you to forgive me for what I have done. You have mourned and suffered, not bringing the dead back to life. So you have mourned and suffered as we have. You are not the mindless killer you once were. What brings you here? I don't know what's become of the others. I sense you. First, you must climb Mount Odils. Oh, blah! Many have ventured to ordeals to become a paladin, but none have ever returned. Will you risk your life as well and go to the ordeals? No, yes. Accompany you. Palam? Param? Oh, here we go. You call for us? Where's Palam?
Yo, it's the Black King. Welcome back to Final Fantasy IV. This is episode 20. This is the rehashing part 12, I think. Hang on, let me check out my room. This is the rehashing part 12, episode 20. And welcome to the trail part 2. So, in this episode, we are going to continue on to a blah kind of story. And I really hope you know what I mean, because I really just don't like what's going to happen here. And don't get me wrong, good gameplay and all that, but we're going to just do this. Well, what are you waiting for? Yeah, keep your hair on. Keep your hair on. Ice! Two eyes, right? Whack.
Param, the other taught us not to submit to arrogance. Please forgive him for his antics.
Just forget, let's just move on. Meanwhile. Oh, sorry. Cough. Anyway. Milon, come forth. The hell's Milon? I don't understand that. Helen of Earth, at your command, the causa. Cecil aspires too much. He ascends Mount the Dales as we speak. I shall chip his wings now.
So, he desires to become a paladin?
Dispose of him beforehand. His dark sword shall be all but useless against your undead. I shall return with his head shortly. This should be interesting. social marks still prove quite an formidable opponent, you liege. You dare question my judgment? No, sir. Milon is one of the four fiends of element. He will not fail. Rosa will bear witness to as well. Sire, please grant me a second chance. Allow the task of slaying him. Allow me to task of slaying him instead of Milon. Let's be grateful I let you live after that blunder. I can't do his voice right now.
Cecil, Cecil.
You know, oddly enough, let's go look at the name real quick. If I remember correctly, I don't think that's the name, but it might. If I remember correctly, he's also given another name in Japanese folklore, so that might be why they have it in the translation of this PlayStation. Let me look up. Final Fantasy. Yeah, I know this is on screen, but you know, I might make it a little bit longer of an episode. But let's see, Final Fantasy IV, Super Nintendo. Earth Boss. Let's see what that says there. I don't remember. Okay, that's just nuts. Elemental Fiend. Okay, so we'll just okay, Final Fantasy IV. Elemental. I didn't know they had archfiends. Maybe that was it. I don't know. Okay, our bosses in the 3D versions of Okay, bubble our screens provide blah 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 blah. We don't care about that. So let's okay, let's just call it okay, what are the elemental lords? I don't really. I think that's okay. Elemental fiends. Okay. 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 Oh yeah. Right. The original one right here is a Sacrimilon. No. I did not say Barbarossa, you dipwad. Okay, so let's see here. It's freezing it up because it's doing that. So Sacrimilon. Yeah. This one right here. It's what the original name is for the original one, but for some reason or another, it's been called Milon. You know. So yeah, yeah. I'm sorry about the spoilers, but there you go. I mean, that's the name. I was trying to remember what the original name was, and I apologize for that. But anyway, so Sacrimilon, otherwise known as Milon in this game. I don't know why, but you know, whatever. So anyway, potion. Yeah, well, I think we've seen this before, but if not, I'll just throw it up anyway. This is for something else, in case you want to know. That sucked. Like, pretty badly. Let's get out of here. Anyway, well, you know, this would be the first time I've actually had to use one of those. At this point, it would be a good idea to go ahead and level grind, at least those two, for reasons, you know. Found potion. Okay. That's fine. If you ever run out of room, always sort things. Panel doors. Deals elevator 3. I don't remember that ever being a thing, but anyway. These are some new enemies right here. Damn. I don't know what they're rigged against, so don't ask. Obviously, they absorbed that, so that was a waste. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna like go ahead and like do some battling off screen. I was gonna do that last time, but I really didn't because I was busy doing other things, dealing with life, freezing, and all kinds of reasons. But anyway, so I'll meet you in a little bit. Welcome back. I don't know why I'm saying welcome back, but it's actually the next day since I actually had this sitting on pause since last night because I kind of fell asleep when I was trying to level grind, but I'll go with that anyway. Tula! Cecil! I bring you here. Wait, you think Medio as well?
Medio? Medio?
Hey, you're Tello, right?
Come on, behave yourself. You stand before the great sage. Yeah.
It's an honor to meet you, sir. Welcome here. We came here from the city under the orders of our elder.
Yeah.
I mean, welcome, sir.
Of our elder.
Yeah, we're spying. Whack. I messed up on the voices, but whatever.
Excuse me. I was saying, we're just serving as guides for Cecil. My name is Porum, and that's...
Paladin, Mighty City is the most exalted mage. I've heard a lot about you even in my neck of the woods. What noisy brats! Cecil, where are Rydia and Edward? We were attacked by Leviathan. That's the real name, not Leviathan. That's not the name anyway. On our way to burn him. What? What they did? You little fuck! I'm afraid so, and Rosa was captured by Gobaz. I bet that's his girlfriend.
Hush!
I thought she headed straight to Perrin to confront Gobaz. I guess the likes of Gobaz my spell still has black power, so I've traveled here to seek legendary spell Medio. I sensed a strong aura on this mountain. I believe it holds some secret.
But that spell must require too much... that spell is much too dangerous. It requires tremendous vitality. And a man of your age... Forgive me.
I admit I am old, but I will make Gobaz pay, even if it costs my life. I don't remember him ever saying that in the original version, but whatever. Geez, why are adults so pig-headed?
You don't understand because you're still a kid. Now hush.
The way you talk. Anyway, Cecil, you have yet to answer me. Why did you come here? I came here in hopes of becoming a paladin. Of becoming a paladin. Anyway, I could not defeat Gobaz with the dark side. And I have belonged to renounce this hateful thing. It's not a hateful thing. What the hell are you talking about? Who's Gobaz?
Don't you know anything? He's the man controlling Baron.
Not just any ordinary man, but a powerful sorcerer brimming with evil. Cough, cough. So you come here to become my paladin. This mountain must hold some secret, just as I suspected. I shall accompany you. Say, shall I join the party? Woohoo! Again. Yet again. Okay, so that kind of break. Wow, he's level 28 already. Now at this point, I recommend, how I recommend, excuse me, let me start that over by saying, I said that Cecil doesn't matter. Well, there's a reason why you want to go ahead and level him up at this point. I mean, you don't have to, by all means, but it's for a certain reason, and I'll go over that in a little while. So anyway, you want to also make sure that they're at least a level 27, if close enough because they need to be able to survive the next coming places because of what's about to happen to Cecil, and that's about all I'm going to say. Anyway. This is the purest dumb crap I've ever seen in an entire game of history. Anyway. Let's take a look at Tella's spells. I've gained a few spells, by the way. I forgot to mention that. He's got Cure 2. What if Cure 1? Not that it really matters, because by the time you get to a certain point, I don't know. Anyway, Suna, Life 1, Blunt. Wow. He doesn't even have the level 2 spells. That's strange, because I remember him always having that. Anyway, I've got level 2 spells with Plum. And I've ranged them because this is how it's supposed to look. But anyway, you don't have to look it like that. You can however you want to, but I recommend it for reasons. Because I believe there's only up to maybe Fire 4. As if I remember correctly, that's how the old games work. Otherwise known as Fire Raga or Fire Aja, whatever the hell the case may be. So I learned a few spells. Fire 2, Ice 2, Bolt 2, Bio, I believe we already seen Venom. Anyway, Quake, Drain. Drain is good for getting MP back in case you lose it quite a bit and you have no way to get it back. And it saves you on ethers because you are very low on ether when you start out on this game. So, yeah. I also learned Piggy and Toad and, Sleep and Stop, whatever else. Let's see. Now, she has a spell I don't know what the hell Charm does. I'm not sure. We'll check that out anyway. Got Cure 1 and Cure 2. That's good. Asuna is very good. It's like Remedy. It cures everything except death. Which means you have to use Life 1. I believe there's a Life 2. I'm not sure in this game. I haven't played it. This version of it. And that's how it's supposed to look. In my opinion, anyway. And then there's Exit. Exit, all that does is, I think it exits you at the place. It's just like Warp, except it's actually better than Warp. Warp actually just takes you from floor to floor. Like, Exit is basically previous floor is what it does. You ever do it? Anyway. So, yeah. And Blink is good for one thing. It's like armor, but it protects you. What's even better than that is having it all combined with Reflect. And unfortunately, you don't get that in later games. I'll be going over Blink pretty soon here. And the reason why I'm doing that is because we don't really need to do anything here. Okay. Yep. That makes 10 ethers. See? But even so, they're very limited, and I would suggest you use those sparingly because it'll be a long time before you can actually acquire how to buy those. Yeah. Another one. Makes 11 ethers. When you're on the summit. Bashara!
Plum, stop that!
What? I didn't do anything. So yeah, if you can't tell at this point, you're supposed to do this. And I would definitely... I would go ahead and level up Tell up if you can. Give him a little bit more spells, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. As long as you can survive, because I mean, that's the most important thing. Right now, oh, wait a minute, never mind. He's like level 28, so never mind on that. But in other words, if he was really low, I would leveling him up. But, and I don't think we're gonna get any magic spell or any more better spells until certain events, which makes no sense because she'd have already had that. But either way, we're going to go ahead and save it here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a fight coming up, but I don't remember it actually coming at this point. I thought it came afterwards. There's another specific fight as well. And there's only two ways to fight it, but one of them you have to be pretty lucky on, the other one is just... Oh, dear Lord. Good Lord. Come on, man. Ursula.
Palam! It wasn't me. I promise.
Ursula. I sense an evil nearby. I would enjoy killing you all. Who's there? Show yourself. Much too early for this. I'm their master, go past his orders. I'm Milon, Sacrimilon of Earth will deliver you to the gates of hell, but first, my undead hunger for your flesh. Alright, you want to make him defend. In this fight, it's important not to use Cecil. At all. Because he's much, much too weak. One thing I don't like about this. But old man, he sure as hell is faster than he's supposed to. That was a mistake. I should not have done that. What's happening to me? Good. Sure, fools! My true strength lies in death. Join me in hell! Oh, brother. This is my true form. Die! Uh-oh. Alright. This time for sure, do not use him whatsoever. Make him parry. Except for the other occasional stuff. I got plenty of antidotes, but it's not that much, even so I remember like a squarely. And he's dead once and for all. I say don't use him, and I go and use him anyway. Well, the thing of it is that, yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that. You'd have to be pretty lucky. I got lucky this time, but that doesn't mean the next time I play through this or anything like that, regardless of whether I beat the final boss or not, means anything. But, yeah, it will mean that it's possible, because no matter what level you are, you'll still have the chance that you will never be able to make it with Cecil. He could easily die. How could I possibly lose? See you in hell. Now, at this point, no, we don't need to fight. I know what I did there was foolish, but basically do the opposite of what I did. Don't follow my order. Don't follow what I just did there. Anyway, I kind of try to speed up this battle. And anyway, yeah, I used a cabin, but that's okay. It's good that I did, because it's going to come to the point that tents are going to be, well, they're going to be somewhat useful still, but they're not going to be half as useful as those. And I'm going to show you off, or show you off, that doesn't sound right. I mean, I'm going to tell you later why, because of certain reasons. Now, it's important that you save here as well, because this fight could go either way. It depends on how lucky you are. As yes, I mean, I'm kind of spoiling here, but I'm not going to fully spoil for you. But yeah, this fight, because there's another fight coming up, and it's right here. My son. Son? Through much sorrow have I longed for your coming. I shall not trust you with my power, but doing so, my pain will only grow. But there is no other way. Break from your past and overcome your darkness, my son. Only then you will receive the holy power. Uh-oh. Huh?
What's going on? There are two of them.
Cecile!
Geez. Look out.
Stay back. This is my battle. To atone for my wrongs. So, generally you're supposed to defend. And heal up when necessary. So just kind of parry and do whatever you can. Make sure you have plenty of potions because your healing won't be enough. Some fight for law. Some fight for justice. Cecil, what will you fight for? Okay, so that would have gone a hell of a lot better. Now, usually enough, you could fight it. Well done. Now receive my spirit of light. And remember, Gobaz must be stopped. Farewell, my son. Please wait. Cecil became a paladin. Yeah, I hate it. I diss on this crap all the time. But, you know, whatever.
Are you alright?
Dude, you look at you. Have fun.
Palom?
This feeling, I can't explain it. It seems so familiar. What was that voice? Oh yes.
Master Teller?
Yeah. My spells. I remember them now.
Teller remembered all of his spells. Woohoo!
Me. T.O.
That light. Somehow it broke the seal upon Medio. Teller learned Medio. Woohoo! My goodness. Hey, Porum. To tell you the truth,
Gomez is doomed. Ha ha ha! Come, Cecil, to Baron. I still don't understand that lie. It called me my son, and why did it mention Gomez?
Hey, wait up. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, dude. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't know what to give him, so I'm just going to stick to somewhat being like a normal voice. And I don't think you can go back in. Yeah, no, it's one of those spots you can't go back into. So at this point, it's time to go ahead and end the game. Right after these brief seconds. I should also mention to you that you should have removed all the equipment because of reasons, but you don't have to. You can keep it on there. Because actually it doesn't matter anymore because no one can take on the Dark Mantle other than Cecil. And since Cecil does not want to because he refuses to take it on because now he is a paladin. God. So what this means in terms of paladin is that he sucks. He doesn't have a good enough magic abilities, and he never will. I mean, he'll get like maybe a few spells here and there, and he'll just suck. Don't get me wrong, he's got quite a good strength as a paladin, but I will always favor the knight over that guy. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and go over Tella before we leave. See, Tella now has Cure 1, Cure 3, and Cure 4. I don't know why it's messed with that way, but it doesn't really matter anyway. Also Float. He also has Haste. Wall. Which kind of has the same effect as all the other spells. He has Mini. Does not have Told or anything like that. Now he has... I guess he doesn't... Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. He even has the 3 spells. This is why Tella is the best, is a sage right here. He gets the 3 spells. The 3 spells are unfortunately something you can't get till quite a little bit later in the game. And there's Stone, Drain. I think it's for the Black Mage you can actually use it for MP. I'm not sure. I know that there's a spell where you can drain for MP. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, maybe I'm thinking about a different version. But I know for a fact in Final Fantasy IV you do have that. And anyway, you can see that he has Fire 2, Fire 3, Ice 3, Bolt 2, Bolt 3, Wind, which is something that wouldn't mean anything. Psych. Maybe Psych is the one that does it. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's Psych that does it. But in any case, that is the thing, and I hope you enjoyed. And it quite took me a while to get through all that. And I hate this point in the game. But, again, don't get me wrong, I actually do admire the strength that he has as a paladin with his weapons. And, yeah, so I showed up 2 fights in this game. I showed you basically everything. Make sure to take off I recommend taking off all of his equipment before you go in there. I didn't do that for some dumb reason. I forgot to do that. Because I forgot I was supposed to, but either way, it doesn't really matter because, again, no one wants to take up the mantle of being a Dark Knight. So once again, there are good equipment that you should take off Tella here, but that'll be at some point. I think I'll go ahead and do it now. Because Gaia gear is good. But we gotta do some stuff first. Anyway. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.